Hey guys, hey everybody, welcome back to What's Cooking. Welcome to my new subscribers. Hey everybody, how are you guys doing? So today's video we're going to be cooking a easy lightweight dinner, and it just consists of some ocean perch and spaghetti and meatballs. So we're going to get started with prepping our meatballs, and we're just gonna get that started. My husband actually went to the store to grab some to grab a bell pepper and onion because I didn't have any, and while he's out doing that, I'm going to start on prepping the meat. So hold on one second. So we're going to prep our ground beef, and I'm going to grab my seasonings here. Nothing fancy, just some regular seasonings. Want to give our meatballs some flavor. So just a FYI guys, when you cooking ground beef, if you're making tacos, chili, or what have you, be sure to season your meat. Okay, and I think that may be it for the seasoning of this hamburger. Okay, and I also have my pot of water going here, and I actually need another skillet. Let me grab this other skillet so I can start with my sauce. I'm going to use this Dutch oven here. Where's the other one? This one looks a little bigger. It is. So I'm going to use my, not my Dutch oven, my cast iron skillet here for my sauce. I'm going to get ready to get started on that as well. Let me rinse my pan out. Okay. So to rinse my pan out, I'm going to get ready and heat up my oil. I'm going to move this oil to the side. Heat up my pan. And then get ready to do my sauce. While that's doing what it's doing, I'm just cut up the ground beef, adjust the camera just a tad bit, guys. Okay. Okay. Hope the lighting is good. Okay. Okay. So I'm getting my ground beef together till he comes back with the bell pepper and onion. Now I'm not making a lot. I'm just going to use this 1 pound roll of ground beef. I usually get ground chuck, but this is what I had in the refrigerator. I think I went to Aldi's and to pick up something. I needed some ground beef right at that moment. My water is boiling for my spaghetti, so I'm going to add that. Now, I'm not making a lot of spaghetti, just enough for the two of us. Don't want to have a lot of leftovers. And I'm going to cook this spaghetti al dente. There's a few more pieces here. Guys, now, do you all use oil your spaghetti when you boil in the water. I never put oil in it. So let's get back to the ground beef here. And, okay, I'm going to season this up. Got some regular seasoned salt. Not a lot of salt, guys. Got some garlic powder. Got some black pepper. I have some onion powder. I have some thyme. I have some parsley. Okay, and I have some paprika. Okay, I have some Italian breadcrumbs. And of course, you know the breadcrumbs is a binding agent. And I have 1 egg. So right now we're going to combine all of this together. Let me stir my pasta. I'm going to mix the ground beef and everything together. I'm just going to let that sit until he comes back with the bell pepper and onion. Mix it really, really well. Get everything mixed in there very good. Now I'm not going to make the meatballs real big. I'm going to make them decent size. Okay. So now we're just going to let this sit until, like I say, he comes back with the bell pepper and onion. Let me rinse my hands off. Okay. Now, while the pasta is cooking, waiting on the bell peppers, we're going to start on our sauce. So I got my cast iron here. And I have some regular spaghetti sauce. I'm only going to use half of the spaghetti sauce. Maybe I use the whole thing. Okay. To that, we're going to add some stewed tomatoes. And I like to use the stewed tomatoes because it has celery and things like that in it. The only thing about stewed tomatoes is you have to actually cut up the tomatoes because they're kind of in chunks. Let me show you. They're in pretty big chunks. See that? So I'm going to make those a little smaller. And I got my fire on a very low simmer. Okay, so I'm gonna cut these tomatoes up, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm done cutting up the tomatoes that's in there. Now I'm gonna put in my tomato sauce. I'm gonna open this up. Okay, then I'm going to season it. So I'm going to use the same seasoning as I use for the meatballs. Very little salt. And some black pepper. Got some onion powder. And some paprika. Some parsley and some thyme. And I'm also going to add a little oregano. If I have oregano. I had a big thing of oregano. Okay. And also going to add some oregano. I'm going to clean this cabinet out one of these days, guys. One of these days, I'm going to straighten this cabinet out. Okay, now have my wooden spoon here, and I'm going to stir this up and let that just simmer. And also, when it comes back with the pepper and onions, I'm going to add some in here as well as the meat. Yeah. Okay. So we don't have an onion. We're going to work with what we got. Okay, so we don't have an onion. We're going to use just the bell pepper since that's all we have. Sauce is simmering. Stir out pasta. Okay. I'm just going to dice it up, not in real big chunks, but not real small chunks either. Okay. So now the ones in the meatballs are going to actually make a little bit smaller. And then the ones in the sauce are going to make a little bit more chunkier. Okay, I'm just going to dice this up small. Okay, and this is what's going to go into our ground beef. Put that to the side. And this is what's going to go into the sauce. I said this is going to be a little bit more chunkier. I'm going to add a little bit more now. Okay. Alrighty. Check our pasta. Okay, that's got a few more minutes to go. And then we're going to finish up on our ground beef here. Make sure you mix everything real well. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my hands with some non-stick spray. And then just going to make us some balls. Now, they don't have to be real big balls, but decent sized balls. I have a flat pan here that I'm putting them on. Alright, so I'm going to finish making these balls, then I'll come right back. Okay, so got the meatballs. Some a little bigger, some a little smaller. They got all different sizes. So I'm just going to throw these in the oven until they're nice and golden brown. And I'm going to check my sauce. Okay, so when all of that is done, when the meatballs come out the oven and I mix the sauce and everything, mix everything together, then I'll be back. So guys, while all of this is cooking, I am going to pour a glass of wine. And this is one of the ones that I got from Aldi's. And this is the Winking Owl, like Zinfandel. Y'all don't sleep on Aldi's wines. Aldi's got some pretty decent wines. Oh, this is broke. Oh man. Let me see if I can get it first. The corkscrew didn't go all the way in the cork it. Hold on, guys. Alright, had a little technical difficulties with the wine bottle, with the corkscrew. And where is my, oh, it's on the other bottle. Darn it. Okay, I gotta use this mother top to the wine bottle upstairs on the other bottle. So I'm gonna use this one. Okay. Now, okay, so, well, all of that is cooking. I'm going to start on the fish. I'm going to start seasoning the fish, drying it off and everything. Give me some perch here. Nice size perch. And I'm going to make sure it's dry. Okay. Now, I'm going to dry the fish off before I season it. And I'm only going to season it with lemon pepper. I do have my grease going. It's on low fire. The fish is going to be the last thing that I cook because it only takes a couple of minutes for it to actually get done. Or maybe 5 or 6 minutes per side or something, if that long. Okay. Alrighty. That's all I'm using. Well, I take that back. I think I could use a little Old Bay as well. Let me grab the Old Bay. Just gonna add a little bit of the Old Bay. Make sure you do both sides. Not a lot, just want enough just to taste. I'm gonna push it into the meat so I can get down up in the flavor, in the fish to get the good flavor. Good flavor, good flavor. Okay. And some cornmeal. So I'm gonna dip it in the cornmeal, then I'm just gonna leave it on the plate and let everything soak in until the grease gets nice and hot. I have the grease actually on low fire because I don't want it to burn, and I still got the meatballs in the oven. They're not done yet. And I want to do the fish last. Okay. And y'all, so I know a lot of people like season their flour and their cornmeal and stuff. Mine is actually already seasoned. So, when you put your meat and stuff in the cornmeal or the flour, you know some of the seasoning falls off anyway. So, you really don't have to do that unless you just one of those ones that throw your cornmeal and stuff out after you use it. I normally put mine in the freezer until my next use. Cornmeal and flour. Okay. Let's set that to the side. Get rid of this. Go clean my hands off and be back. Alrighty, so I'm gonna take out my meatballs here. Oh, I'm gonna drain them, drain some of the juice off of it. I don't want to put no extra grease in the skillet with the sauce. I'm gonna drain this a little bit. Okay, like I said, I turned the skillet back on with the sauce in it. So turn this down. Alrighty. I'm gonna throw those in there, let them finish cooking in the sauce. Just gonna let these simmer. And I'm going to turn my heat up on my fire for the fish, so that can be getting nice and hot. Okay, so I'm going to put my fish in the pan now. It should be nice and hot. We're going to let that cook for a couple of minutes on each side. Not overcooked and chewy, but just enough. Okay, so taking these two pieces out with the frying pan, and I'm gonna let the grease heat back up a little bit before I add the other two in there. So I'm just giving that a little more time to heat up. Okay, so my fish is done. This is the perch. Then here we have our pasta. And then we have our meat sauce and meatballs. So I'm going to fix my plate and show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so here's my plate. Yum. Let me taste it and let you know how it came out. Good. Try this fish. Look like nice and flaky. Alright guys, that was good.
Lie to the people.
He lying, y'all. So, that's going to be it for this video. If you like these cooking videos, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what kind of fish you like and how you like your spaghetti. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.